Thanks for watching, everybody, as we go around America. And our stop today, Traverse City, Michigan. We're talking to Andy Cole, the executive director of something called 20 Fathoms. And Andy, thank you very much for taking the time.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's talk about 20 Fathoms. Can you give us, well, your 40-second elevator speech on, and we'll explain that in a second, but what 20 Fathoms is all about, a tech incubator?
So our mission, and we are a 501c3 nonprofit in downtown Traverse City serving northern Michigan, and we are a tech hub and startup incubator. So our mission, in short, is to cultivate a thriving and connected startup ecosystem in northern Michigan.
Now, you say serving northern Michigan, but really anyone could relocate if they like living in northern Michigan, and Traverse City has really become a beautiful place to live. You could work there and do anything, correct?
Oh, yeah. I mean, with technology now, living exactly at the headquarters that you work at is becoming more and more a thing of the past. So people, especially talented people, if they can work wherever there is a reliable internet connection. Here at 20 Fathoms, we have gig fiber blazing internet. And so if people want to relocate here and do their jobs via the internet, we are perfectly equipped to handle that.
Okay, so there at 20 Fathoms, it's a large facility, correct? I mean, you have your own kitchen, you have beer there, you can make food and do all that kind of good stuff, but you also have offices that you rent out or desks. Kind of explain the setup there with what people are using.
So it's a workspace, and we're downtown Traverse City. So at the intersection of Front Street and North Park Street, a block away from the Park Place. We're less than a block away from the Bay. It's absolutely beautiful. And as you sort of look out my office, this is what my view looks like right across from Chase Bank, and that is Front Street right there. So the location is absolutely phenomenal, and we're very fortunate to have it. And that said, we've got 6,000 square feet of space. So this is not a garage or a basement.
Right.
This is a premier workspace, and we host 41 members in our space, almost entirely entrepreneurs working on tech startups, but certainly technology experts working in our space. And we have offices. We have an open kitchen and collaboration space. We have places where people can do video conferencing, such as what we're doing right now. I'm actually in my office, but we have places equipped with microphones and video cameras. And we have a 90-inch monitor where we have entrepreneurs pitch their ideas. So if you've ever watched Shark Tank, it's similar to that, where we can have 35 investors sit down and watch different pitches and decide whether or not they want to invest in things. Yeah, and we do all kinds of education events and all kinds of other things, but maybe I'll leave that till later in the conversation.
Well, this is rather important to states like Michigan who are trying to retain, especially their young people. We educate them, and over the years we saw them leave, and so having states like Michigan have something like this that can retain you younger folks, that's a good thing.
Absolutely. So I talk to people almost daily who live in Chicago, they live in Detroit, they live in California. And these are people that have experience in Traverse City. They love it, whether they vacation there or used to live here, but they can't bridge the professional gap for whatever the reason. So the point is Traverse City wins on lifestyle. People want to live here because it's great to raise families. It's a beautiful place, thriving arts and restaurant scene, all the things that make it wonderful to live. It's here in Traverse City, but what about the professional gap? And I get questions about this a lot, and we've created a place and a support network of people who can be very, very helpful for people creating startups, growing their businesses. It's all right here at 20 Fathoms.
And Andy, I describe this to people that it feels like you step into the future when you walk into your facility.
Yeah, it does. We have a partnership. We have many, many partnerships with companies who believe in what we're doing, and they contribute in major ways, one of which is with a company called Custer, who has an office here in Traverse City, and they do the design of beautiful collaborative spaces. They connected us with Steelcase Furniture, so our furniture is absolutely amazing. And then also about $50,000 worth of tech and AV equipment they allow us to use for free while we're here. And the partnership is
Andy Cole, 20 Fathoms. Thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Of course. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Around America, started in Traverse City. Thank you.